Hey everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's christinamarialeifsdotter, and this is the fourth live reading I've done. It's a bit scary, but it's also very nice. I've been very lucky because nobody's been watching. Doesn't matter. They'll come, or you'll come. Pisces, it is. Pisces. What does Spirit want to tell Pisces? Well, something fell out there. It's the Hierophant in the classic tarot. In my tarot, the Goddess Tarot, it's called Tradition, and it's ruled by the goddess Juno, who was the goddess that the women of Rome would turn to when they had problems in the marriages. It's in the reverse. So I don't know if you're possibly on the way to leaving a relationship. And here we have you. King of Cups, also in the reverse. So it does seem like maybe there's a divorce on the way. We'll see here now. So I'd like to tell you while I'm shuffling that most of my work these days is done on Facebook. I do a lot of lives on Facebook. So the hour after this one, I do a live reading for the same star sign on Facebook. And then at 2 and 3 p.m. Central European Time, which is the same as GMT +1, Greenwich Mean Time is the world time. So it's a good thing to get up to check out, because once you've got a hold of that, then the rest is easy. So it's that time plus 1 hour. And then I do live readings for the pick a card photos that I put out in the morning. At 2 o'clock, it's in English, and at 3 o'clock, it's in Swedish, if you prefer. These two live readings, the one on YouTube and the one on Facebook for the star sign, it's always in English. 7 of Swords, fear, also fell out. So we have those 3 there. I want to show you also, they're ready to go, the Oracle cards. We have number 11 in the Path of the Soul, which is called In Flow. So that tells me, and I hope that's going to be the case for the rest here, that you are in the flow, and that even though it's painful with a breakup and a divorce, sometimes it's for the better. And when it is for the better, it should be reasonably easy sailing for you. And in the yogic path, ta-da, the Dharma card. I'm so happy. I've had this deck of cards for a year. It's the first time it's appeared. Swedish Dharma Tarot likes the Dharma card. And of course, that's your highest purpose. But we'll have a look at them afterwards. We'll do the reading first. So the tarot cards that I work with are called the Goddess Tarot. They're magnificent. They're made by an American artist called Chris Walter. And they've taught me everything I know, basically. When I ordered them, I did actually order the classical Rider-Waite cards, and then they were delivered to me, but not until they were handed over to me did the woman say, sorry, they'd all run out. This is the only one that's left. Do you want it? And I thought, no, I was so looking forward to the classical one. But when I'd had it for 15 minutes, I understood, well, this is the one I'm supposed to have. It's very cosmopolitan. The whole major arcana is made up of goddesses from all over the world and different time periods. So lots of love, lots of power, lots of femininity, which is good for men too, because I only have men in front of me here. Yeah. You're very loved, Pisces. I see you have a male partner, or else you're 2 women. No, you're not. In these readings, the gender's what I get. So here we have a King of Staves, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius with so much love for you. And maybe this is the person you're moving towards now. And that you are leaving a woman, a queen of staves, So a woman in an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius sign, or somebody with a lot of these influences in their charts. Excuse me, I'm rather allergic to the dogs I'm living with. They're wonderful, but I do tend to scratch my eyes and have a runny nose. So the complicated part in all this, I guess, it's for your partner, your previous partner, your woman. But even she realizes that you're not that compatible anymore. This can happen in the best of marriages where people were very compatible to begin with, that they then grow apart. I also see, this is my karma card, the 2 of Cups. When it's in reverse, they tell me that the karma's finished. You've learned, you've done what you should. And when that appears in a situation with a couple, only the free will dictates what you want to do. If you want to stay, that's fine. If you want to go, if you want to leave the relationship, that's fine too. And that's often the crux. If you leave a relationship, that's a very karmic one. Before you've learned your karmic lesson, you only have to redo it with somebody else further down the line. So it's always more wise to just hang in there and learn what you should. But in your case, dear Pisces, and your ex, it's all right. It's time to go. I see that clearly. And yeah, you have a new love to go to, and he's wonderful. He's probably energetically not that different to your wife or your ex-wife, but he is. Of course he is. He's a man who likes to have a lot of things happening. He's very powerful in the sense that he's not a tyrant, but he's very strong within himself. He knows who he is, what he needs to be happy, and he can convey it. There are kids involved here. I see 2 daughters. I don't know if they're his. I think they are his. I think you have a son, Pisces. But overall, fairness will rule. It's a tough time that sees you through the next few weeks or months, possibly with a divorce. That depends, of course, on which country you live in. But yeah, when there are children involved in Sweden, you have to wait. You have to have what they call a period of consideration for 12 months before they finalize the divorce. And that's for the sake of the children, that they want you to be very sure of what you're doing. That's all right. But yeah, in other countries, it can take a longer time, and other countries a shorter time. But rest assured, things are going to move along smoothly and as amicably as possible. You have your ex-wife on your side. She understands this too. She understands that it's necessary. I think she has been quite, to say the least, she's been quite abusive. I don't know, possibly she has a problem with addiction as well. But she understands. She understands. She feels rather victimized, but she understands. Don't let her play the victim. To be married with an alcoholic is like running against the wind. Totally. All the time. What's important here, I want to go back to that again, is that the karma, what you should have learned, you have learned. And the thing with abusive relationships, they will make sure that you feel that you feel i underläge, that you feel oppressed all the time. They will, if there are alcohols or drugs in the relationship or in there for the person, often the sober one or the codependent one, because this is a dynamic between a dependent and a codependent person. It's important to have that in mind as well. Then the codependent person is always made to feel oppressed, and And the dependent one is often puts themselves in the victim role and can go so far as to say, if it wasn't for my wife or if it wasn't for my husband, I wouldn't be drinking. So that's how far it can go in this self-denial and abusive dynamic. It's very, very destructive, and it's very good and very important for those of you who are tainted by it in one way, whether it's with your partner or whether it's your parents. I grew up with an alcoholic dad. I spent a lot of my adult years trying to understand the dynamic, not necessarily why he drank, that's his thing, but trying to understand the effects of it on my mother and my brother and I. It's important. But you're going a very, very, very good future. You're moving towards a very, very good future. Very nice future, dear Pisces, King of Cups. You're a bit frightened. That's okay. But you're going to the open, loving arms of a new partner. And things will work out just fine. So that's it from the tarot for today. Let's have a look at the oracle cards. Yeah, right. In flow. This is expression in full flow. Let yourself be heard. Let yourself shine. Time to take center stage. This is all about feeling the universal flow of energy, joy, creativity, and communication. Sing, dance, and let yourself be seen in all your glory. See your creative inner being free. Express all those things inside you that you would normally hide from the world. Well, I don't think you feel that aware of this at the moment, not from what I saw there with your fear and self-doubt, well, fear in particular about the coming divorce. But this is talking future tense, when it's all over or when you're a bit further down the path. That's how you're going to feel. So congratulations. That's great. And then with the Dharma, your highest purpose. Congratulations. You're on the path to fulfill your highest purpose. And it's important then to take into consideration that your highest purpose also included this marriage with the abusive partner. Yeah? You have recently unraveled deeper insight into why you were put here on this planet and are ready to share your gifts in a bigger way. You realize that the obstacles you've faced were given to you for a reason and have provided you with the strength you need to show up as your highest self. The universe is ready for you to rise up into your Dharma role to uplift the vibration of this entire planet. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul. Isn't that just so beautiful? Magnificent. Thank you for watching. Dear Pisces, if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Also, I want you to know that you can book a 15-minute reading with me. I like it to be face-to-face on Messenger or Skype or whatever, but I do like the contact. I don't like to write. It's not the same energy for me. So I like this contact. But yeah, you can have a 15-minute reading with me for 30 euros, 30 American dollars, or 30 pounds, Great British pounds. And if you're from Africa or Asia, because I do have friends from these poorer parts of the world, Latin America, you can't afford 30 euros. So that shouldn't exclude you. I would still be more than happy to help you. So let me know if that's the case. All right. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Bye.